Welcome to Cupid's Corner, where love stories come alive. Sit back, relax, and let the tales of romance sweep you off your feet.
Mail-order bride. Pearl had never expected to find herself in the rugged expanse of Montana. The vast open sky seemed to stretch endlessly, a brilliant blue canvas dotted with puffy white clouds. She tightened her grip on the reins of the horse as she approached the homestead, her heart pounding with anticipation. The wooden cabin looked both inviting and forlorn, surrounded by fields that needed tending, a barn slouched in the corner, and a distant mountain range that loomed like giants watching over the land. It was 1868, and Pearl had set out from Boston with dreams of love and a fresh start. The letter that had drawn her to this place, penned by Thomas, had been filled with hope and sincerity. But now, standing before the homestead, she could feel the weight of reality pressing down on her. Pearl took a deep breath, reminding herself that she was here to help, not just to find a husband. As she dismounted, the sound of laughter floated across the yard. Pearl turned to see a small girl with wild curls chasing a chicken, her giggles ringing through the air like music. Pearl smiled, her heart warming at the sight. That must be Lily, she murmured to herself, recalling Thomas's description of his daughter. "Stop it. You little rascal," a deep voice called out, filled with mock exasperation. Thomas emerged from the barn, his shirt rolled up to his elbows, revealing strong, sun-kissed forearms. Pearl's breath caught in her throat. He looked as rugged as the landscape, his features hardened by hardship but softened by a hint of kindness in his blue eyes. Lily squealed, her laughter echoing as she darted away from her father, who finally caught up to her, scooping her up in a bear hug. The two of them tumbled to the ground, and Pearl couldn't help but smile at the scene. "Pearl!" Thomas's voice pulled her from her reverie. He stood, dusting off his trousers, a look of surprise on his face. "You made it." Pearl nodded, feeling a mix of nerves and excitement. "I did. I hope I'm not too late to help." Thomas's expression shifted slightly, a flicker of uncertainty. It's been a rough time for us since." "I understand," Pearl interrupted gently. "I'm here to help you and Lily. However I can." Lily wiggled free from her father's arms and bounded over to Pearl, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Are you my new mama?" Pearl knelt down, taken aback by the directness of the question. "Well, Lily," Thomas exclaimed, his face turning crimson. "That's not." "No, it's all right," Pearl said, her heart aching for the little girl. "I'm here to be your friend first. How about that?" Lily tilted her head, considering. "Okay. Can we play after chores?" "Of course." Pearl smiled, feeling a sense of relief wash over her. "Thomas," she said, turning to him, "why don't you show me what needs to be done? I'm eager to help." He nodded, a hint of gratitude in his eyes. "All right. There's a lot to do. The fields need plowing, and the barn needs some repairs. I could use an extra set of hands." The sun climbed higher as they worked side by side, the rhythmic sounds of shovels slicing through dirt and the creaking of wood filling the air. Pearl felt herself becoming comfortable in the routine, but she noticed Thomas's occasional glances toward Lily, who played nearby, her laughter mingling with the sounds of their labor. As they paused for a moment, Pearl wiped her brow and looked over at Thomas. "You're doing a great job with her. She's a lively one." He chuckled, but there was a hint of sadness in his voice. "She's all I have left of her mother. I'm trying my best, but it's hard." Pearl felt the weight of his words. "You're not alone anymore, Thomas. You have me now." He met her gaze, and for a moment, she thought she saw a flicker of hope in his expression. "I appreciate that." After a long day of work, Pearl prepared dinner, the smell of stew wafting through the cabin. Lily sat at the table, her small hands resting on the wood, her eyes wide with anticipation. "What's for supper?" "Stew," Pearl replied, stirring the pot. "I hope you like it." "It smells yummy." Lily clapped her hands, her excitement contagious. Thomas entered, wiping his hands on a rag. "What's the verdict, Lily? Are we in for a treat?" "Pearl's making stew," Lily announced proudly. Thomas's expression lightened. Now that's something to look forward to. I could use a good meal after today. As they sat together, Pearl felt a warmth spreading through her, a sense of belonging she hadn't anticipated. So, what do you like to do for fun, Lily? Pearl asked, hoping to connect with the girl. I like to chase chickens, she exclaimed, giggling. And I bet you're very good at it, Thomas added, a smile breaking through his usually serious demeanor. Do you think you could teach me, Lily? Pearl asked, her eyes sparkling with mischief. Lily's face lit up. Yes. We can have a chicken race. The laughter that followed echoed through the cabin, wrapping around Pearl like a warm blanket. As dinner progressed, Pearl found herself stealing glances at Thomas, who was watching his daughter with a soft smile. It was in that moment she realized how deeply she wanted to be a part of their lives. After dinner, as they cleaned up, Pearl caught Thomas's gaze. I know it's only been a short time, but I'd like to stay if you'll have me. Thomas paused, the weight of her words hanging in the air. You mean it? I do, she said earnestly. I want to help you both, to be part of this family. His expression softened, but a shadow flickered across his face. It's not easy, Pearl. There are days when I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to put you in a position where you regret it. Pearl stepped closer, her heart racing. I'm not afraid of hard work or the challenges that come with it. I believe in this, in us. Thomas's eyes searched hers, a storm of emotions swirling within. You're brave, Pearl. I admire that. That night, as Pearl lay in her small room, she could hear the soft murmur of Thomas and Lily talking. Their voices intertwined like a melody, and Pearl felt a pang of longing. She wanted to be part of their world, to bridge the gaps left by loss and sorrow. Days turned into weeks as Pearl settled into the rhythm of life on the homestead. She and Lily became inseparable, chasing chickens, picking wildflowers, and sharing stories by the fire. Thomas worked hard, but Pearl could see the weight of his burdens gradually lifting as he let her in. One evening, while sitting on the porch, Pearl glanced at Thomas, who was gazing out at the horizon. What are you thinking about? She asked softly. He turned to her, his expression more open than she had ever seen. About how much I've come to rely on you. It's a good feeling. Pearl's heart raced. I want to be here for you and Lily. You're both important to me. Thomas's gaze held hers, a depth of emotion unspoken between them. I never wanted to need anyone again, Pearl. But you've changed that. Before she could respond, Lily came running up the porch steps, a bouquet of wildflowers clutched in her tiny hands. Look, Pearl. I picked these for you. Pearl beamed, taking the flowers and inhaling their sweet scent. They're beautiful, Lily. Thank you. Thomas watched the interaction, a smile tugging at his lips. She's taken a liking to you. Pearl felt a warmth blossom in her chest. And I to her. As they sat together, Pearl felt a shift in the air, a spark of something deeper between her and Thomas. The way he looked at her, as if he could finally see a future worth fighting for, made her heart flutter. One afternoon, while they were working in the fields, Pearl caught Thomas watching her, his expression thoughtful. You've brought life back into this place, he said, breaking the silence. I'm just doing what I can to help, Pearl replied, her cheeks warming under his gaze. No, it's more than that, he insisted. You've given me hope. I didn't think I could ever feel that again. Thomas, Before she could finish, he stepped closer, his expression intense. Pearl, I've been thinking about this for a while. I don't want to lose you. Her breath hitched in her throat as he reached for her hand, his touch sending a thrill through her. What are you saying? She asked, her heart pounding. I'm saying that I want you to stay not just as a friend, but as something more. I think I'm falling for you. Tears of joy filled Pearl's eyes. I feel the same way, Thomas. I want to be part of your life, of this family. He stepped even closer, their fingers entwined. Then let's build a life together. We can face whatever comes our way. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden light around them, Pearl found herself lost in his gaze. Yes, she whispered. I want that. With that, Thomas leaned in, and their lips met, a gentle kiss filled with promise and the sweetness of new beginnings. Days turned into blissful weeks as Pearl and Thomas forged their life together. They worked the land, raised animals, and shared laughter that echoed through the homestead. Pearl became a mother figure to Lily, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. One evening, as they sat around the fire, Pearl looked at Thomas and Lily, a sense of contentment washing over her. "I never knew I could feel this happy," she admitted. Thomas wrapped his arm around her shoulder, pulling her closer. "Neither did I. You've made this place feel like home." Lily leaned against Pearl, her sleepy eyes fluttering. "Can we have more wildflower races tomorrow?" "Of course," Pearl replied, grinning. "And I'll teach you how to make flower crowns." As the stars twinkled above, Pearl felt a profound sense of belonging. She had come to Montana seeking love and adventure, but she had found so much more: a family. In the heart of the frontier, amidst the challenges of homesteading, Pearl, Thomas, and Lily were building a life filled with love, laughter, and hope. Together, they faced the future, hand in hand, ready for whatever adventures awaited them. The end.
Thank you for listening. Let's spread the love. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because everyone deserves a bit of romance.